This is what's left of the Rabbit Hash General Store after the fire about a week ago. It's not a lot left, but there's enough that they can rebuild here in Rabbit Hash, and that rebuilding effort got a big boost today with a $25,000 donation from Duke Energy. That's just part of the massive amount of donations that have rolled in here to Rabbit Hash to help rebuild the General Store. That fire was devastating. They worked all through the night to try to stop the flames from spreading, and they saved much of this historic structure that has been in operation since 1831. We talked to the proprietor of the General Store this morning, who said she's got a lot of mix of emotions of the loss of the store and the overwhelming support she's seen since.
I've been saying all along, I don't know if I'm overwhelmed by the loss or by the love and support that people have shown. You know, it's just such a balance there. People have just never ceased to amaze me.
Rebuilding won't be as simple as just throwing up some walls and a new roof. They also want to keep it on the National Historic Register, so they need to rebuild it to very specific standards. That's a process that can take a while and take quite a bit of cash. From Rabbit Hash, Andrew Setters, WLWT News 5.
And new at noon, a Winton Hills shooting suspect arrested after being featured on our Crime Stopper segment yesterday. Went before a judge today. John White III from Chicago pleaded not guilty. Police say on January 24th, he was in town visiting family when he shot the victim in the back. The victim is now paralyzed from the waist down. White's bond was set at $1.2 million. A sentencing date has been set for next month for a man at the center of a 20-hour SWAT standoff in Latonia. 43-year-old Michael Vaughn pleaded guilty last week to 6 counts of wanton endangering. Police say he shot at them after holding his 3 children inside a home back in December of 2013. He was shot in the arm before finally surrendering. Vaughn is a military vet who claims to suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. He's been given a recommended sentence of 20 years. A person recovering after being hit by a car in Miami Township this morning. It happened in the 1700 block of State Route 131 near Shaw Farms Farmers Market just before 8 o'clock. Police say the victim suffered a leg injury and was taken to Bethesda North Hospital. The investigation is still ongoing. There were no injuries after a car ran into a school bus in Westwood. It happened at the corner of Harrison and Robert Avenues about 8:30 this morning. One of the students on board the bus at the time of the crash, again, no one was hurt. New information just into our newsroom about a crash in Fort Thomas that killed a man and critically injured a baby. Investigators say speed and drugs are factors. We've learned the names of the adults involved. Michael Gillum of Cincinnati was killed. A 7-month-old boy was also ejected and is now in critical condition. A woman, Amanda Thomas from Bethel, is also in critical condition. Needles were found inside the car, which rolled over several times after running off 275 eastbound and 471 yesterday. Happening tonight, a controversial plan to build a Kroger at a busy Westchester intersection goes to the Board of Trustees. The board will consider taking action on rezoning the property at the southeast corner of Tylersville and Princeton-Glendale roads. Neighbors had rallied against the development last year, calling for a buffer between the proposed shopping center and nearby homes. Residents can voice their opinion at 7 tonight. Also tonight, supporters of the Loveland Farmers Market are going to demand answers from City Council. The market